everybody, it's Rich Tola. I'm here on Hollywood Boulevard with celebrity yoga teachers Dian and Oved.
Hi everyone.
And Destiny White.
Hey there.
We're getting ready for the Fat Burn America tour. We're going to visit 100 cities in 100 days. We're going to give you a little preview today. We're going to bring to you some workouts and some historical sites, some facts. We're here to educate, inspire, empower, and entertain. So we're going to get started here in Hollywood, on the Hollywood Boulevard, with the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Walk of Fame travels about 1.7 miles. It's approximately 20 blocks here in Hollywood. There's 2,442 stars. Each star weighs about 300 pounds, and it costs about $30,000 to make. So let's get started, taking a look at some stars, and we'll eventually get to our workout. So let's get started. Walking down the Hollywood Boulevard, right, when you see what we're doing, there's tons of people here, but we're just going to weave in between. So stay with us. We're going to throw some facts at you and hope you enjoy. So let's go. Each star, it's a 5-pointed star. They're about 6 feet apart. They're set about 6 feet apart. And every year, Diane, how many stars are there like every year?
About 20 new stars are added every year.
Right, 20 new stars are added every year. Someone has to be nominated. There's actually 5 categories. There's film, which is 47% of the stars are film, television, radio, music, and theater. We got Susan Lucci over here. That's for Destiny.
Ashley Olsen.
Right, Mary-Kate Ashley. Oh, Britney Spears, of course.
We love Britney.
I wonder if we can get her to come on the show. We got Britney. Good. Let's take a look. Antonio Banderas. Right. We got Nathan Lane. Now take a look behind me, right? This is the Kodak Theater. So everybody knows the Kodak Theater, right? This is where they do the Academy Awards. The Kodak Theater is actually 10 years old in November, and they've had the Academy Awards ever since. Now behind us, we can take a look at those pillars with the elephant. Okay, that's a replica from the original set of Babylon that was made in 1916. It was the silent movie Intolerance. So that's a replica. As we continue up the Walk of Fame, we're coming up to the Kodak Theater, Ryan Seacrest, all sorts of craziness on Hollywood Boulevard. So take a look right over here. Let me show you right over here. Show this right here. So this is the entrance to the Kodak Theater. So this is where the Academy Awards are, right? The red carpet. This is where you'd be walking the red carpet. Take a look, Destiny. Is that Zorro? It was a film. It opened. So here we are standing in front of the historic Grauman's Chinese Theater. So what do we know about Grauman's, Destiny?
Well, we know that Grauman's premiered King of Kings in 1927, and it also premiered the Star Wars in 1977.
That's right. Well, what's most notable about Grauman's,
Are the handprints and the footprints. So let's take a look at all the different handprints and footprints.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
So what do you got over there, Diane?
Richard Gere. Everyone comes to Hollywood. What's your dream?
Greed is good. Michael Douglas.
Al Pacino. Say hello to my little friend, Johnny Depp.
Oh, your favorite. So here we are in front of Jennifer Aniston's newly minted hands and feet. Take a look. We'd love to get her on the show.
Looks like she has stilettos on.
You got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Do you, punk? Now we're coming up on Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, right? So at the best wax museum in the country. It was actually recently renovated. It is a historic landmark. Most of these properties are historic landmarks. Let's take a look, because we'll go right out in front, right next to the Hard Rock Cafe. We're still on the Hollywood Walk of Fame here. Yeah.
Hey, Okay, here we are standing in front of the world-famous Roosevelt Hotel. Diane, can you tell us a little about it?
Yeah, it was built in 1927 and it was the site of the first Academy Awards. And it was also a favorite of Cary Grant, Clark Gable, Elizabeth Taylor, and Frank Sinatra. And even today, if you stop by the pool on any given day, you may run into the boys from Entourage. We love them.
We do love them. You want to go now?
Yeah,
time for that?
let's check it out.
We've been doing all this walking.
We've been doing all this walking, which is what we promote, right? What this is about, it's about embracing a daily fitness program, right? A daily fitness program that's based on yoga, that you can do every day. You can bring it into your life, add some cardio to it. So these workouts, which we're going to be bringing to you, 100 workouts in 100 days, 100 cities. That's 30,000 miles in 100 days. And we need... That's right, 30,000 miles, 100 days, 50 states, 100 cities, and we need your help. Please, donate what you can. We're doing this so that you can embrace a daily fitness program. You can work out with us every day. This is all about raising money for the Boulevard Zen Foundation. Boulevard Zen Foundation teaches yoga to women and children living in domestic violence shelters. We just did a video on that, so you should take a look at that as well to see what we're doing, how we're impacting lives, how we're empowering these women and children who are overcoming adversity. And that's why we're doing this. We're doing this to raise funds for the company, to roll this out to every state in the United States. We want to be in every shelter that we can. So here we are at the intersection of Hollywood Boulevard and La Brea. It's actually the start of the Hollywood Walk of Fame or the ending of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, depending on where you begin. Now I'm standing underneath the stainless steel Art Deco gazebo, which is a tribute to the multi-ethnic women of Hollywood. So you have 4 statues here. You have Dorothy Dandridge, African American, Anna Mae Wong, Asian American, Dolores Del Rio, Mexican American, and of course Mae West, who's multi-ethnic, but Mae West was actually born in Brooklyn. So we're going to actually work out underneath this gazebo under the 4 ladies of Hollywood at the start of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So why don't we get started? We start with posture and breathing, right? So Diane's standing here. This is called Tadasana, right? It's a foundation pose, very relaxed. Destiny, are your back's flat against the wall, you're opening your heart, you're relaxing your shoulders down. Good. So breathe. This is a great place to just start. Find yourself centered. Breathe, a little meditation. Good. Now we're going to come hands in prayer position. Let's bring hands in prayer. Good. And we're just going to relax your shoulders down. Always want to relax down. Now from here, we're going to go with a steeple grip. We're going to go straight up. So go straight up. Now in this pose, you want to think about you're between 2 planes of glass. So see how with Destiny, there's 2 planes of glass pulling through the core. Good. Same thing here. If someone were pulling your fingers, it's as if someone's pulling you up, but you want to relax your shoulders down. So it's about relaxing into this pose. Now we're going to go up and over to the right. So as we lift up and over, imagine there's a high fence. So see how Diane's lifting up and over this high fence. Same with Destiny. Imagine there's a fence right here. You're not collapsing on the right side. Really good. Breathe into this. Excellent. Let's come back through center, up and over to the other side. So you really want to think about this motion up and over. Again, you're creating length through the side body, right? Length through the side body, but you're not collapsing on the other side. So remember, we're creating space in the body. This whole practice is about creating space, elongating the spine. Good. Back through center. Now we're going to release behind the back. Love this pose. Clasp your hands, right? That same steeple grip. Finger hip distance apart. Put a micro bend in your knees. And as you open up the heart, think about sending the chin up to the sky, but pull through the core. See how she's pulling through the core. Pulling through it because you don't want to sort of dump into the low back or the buttocks. Excellent. Opening on the heart. Good. And then let's release. Good. And then let's just shake it out. Roll it out. Roll the wrists. Roll the ankles. Good. Now we're going to come into a temple pose. So a temple pose, we're going to spread your feet out. It's like a wide squat so that your knees are above your ankles. Let's go hands to your knees. Good. Now what you want to avoid here is collapsing into your shoulders. You want to create length. And you want to see how Destiny's back and Dian, we're kind of back to a wall. So try to roll out. Now with your feet, you're not gripping with your toes. Relax your toes. You have 4 corners of your feet, not your toes. Good. Now from here, we're just going to sink a little deeper, and then we're just going to push the stand. As we push the stand, hands to your hips. Good. Hands to hips. Try not to lock out your knees. Let's go hands in prayer. So in this pose here, we're going to do a sequence here where we're going to sink into it as we inhale up. So let's inhale up to right, relaxing your shoulders. And then as you push, you're bringing the hands back into prayer. Let's do 10 of those. Ready? We go 1. Good. 2. Right? Relaxing your shoulders. Trying to go a little deeper with each one. Ready? 3. Good. 4. Relaxing your toes here. Excellent. 5. Really engage your legs. Feel your legs working. Good. This is 6. Again, you can do this anywhere. Good. Let's go. 7. Excellent. Let's come up. Ready? 8. Stay with it. Good. And this is 9. Let's do it. One more. We have one more of these. Ready? 10. Good. Push the stand. Good. Now hands to your hips. Just going to pivot your feet so they're perfectly straight. We're going to forward bend, so you want to put a little micro bend in. Now imagine, you'll see Destiny and Dian are going to take their heart like they're moving it across the table and then down. So take the heart forward and down. Now bend your knees. We're going to keep our hands on our hips. Keep that torso really, really flat and sink a little deeper. Good. Now slowly release your hands down to the ground. With bent knees, you can plant the left palm right underneath your nose. And the right arm's going to go up and you can straighten into those legs. Let's hold that pose. So there's a straight line of energy from fingertips down through. Excellent. And you can look to the side, you can look down, and you can look up. Really good. Try not to lock your knees in this pose. Good. Slowly lower down other side. So you're going to replace the right hand, left arm's going to go up. Straight line of energy. Straight line of energy. See how she's getting rotation? She's getting rotation. She's not flying the weight over. It's core stretching here, right? We're creating space, detoxifying pose. Good. Slowly lower down. Good. With both hands down, let's bend our knees, and now what we're going to do is we're going to shift the weight so that we're going to straighten the left leg, and you're going to put the weight into the right side. Now plant that right arm down, and can we lift the left arm up? Good. Deep stretch here. See how that feels? You can feel that really really working that right side. Let's slowly lower down, and let's walk it over to the other side. Good. As you're walking it over, you can plant the palm, and then you're just going to lift up. Good. Take that gaze with you, right? Create that energy. Long line, good. Slowly walk down. Let's walk it down to the center. Now what we're going to do is heel toe our feet to where we're into a squat. So this is a squat position here. With your squat, you want to take your elbows, so we can go prayer, but take your elbows to the inside, right? And think about bringing your back flat against the wall. Good. Now a little challenging pose here. We're going to go left hand's going to go down in front of your left foot. And you're going to inhale that right arm up. Good. Let's hold that pose right there. So see how with Dian, she's hooking this arm underneath the knee as she's rotating, spinning open. The heart's going to roll up. Excellent. Let's lower that down over to the other side. So we're taking this right arm down to the ground, and the left arm's going to go up. Good. Right here. So we're getting a side body stretch. At the same point, you get hip openers here. You got hip openers. You're opening. You're continuing to work the legs. Excellent. Good. Let's lower that down. Let's come back into that pose right here, especially if you want to open those hips. Can you rest your elbows right up? Let's come into a higher spot. You're resting high up in this pose. Excellent. Good. This is a place where you can rest. You can meditate right here. Good. Now slowly lower down. We're going to straighten into our legs as we heel toe our feet, hip distance apart. Good. Then we're going to go bend your knees slightly, palms to your elbows. This is called Uttanasana. This is a pose where you're inverted, so you're relaxing, slowing things down. Let's hold that pose right there. Good. So what you're creating is you're waking up the low back here. You're letting everything drape forward. Good. Really good. Relax your toes. See how we're not shifting the weight. We're keeping that energy. Good. And now we're going to release your hands down, and now we're going to come into what we call the question mark. So you're going to roll up about halfway, and you're just going to hang there. Good. See how Dian and Dusty are positioned where they're like this question mark, and now the energy, so you want to sink. Now step into your knees a little bit. Let's bend your knees. So with this pose here, you can go lower or you can go higher with the pose. Good. Now from there, they're just going to roll up to stand. Just going to roll up to stand. Good, and then just shake it out. Excellent. Excellent. So that's our 5 minutes for today. Well, thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the workout. We hope you enjoyed the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Grauman's Theater. all the fun stuff on Hollywood Boulevard. We're going to be coming to you now 100 days, so please follow us. Check out boulevardzen.com. Thanks Diane and Destiny for joining us today. They will be on the tour. We're going to have tons of fun, coming up with all sorts of educating tips for you, historical facts, and some great workouts. So we hope to see you on tour. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.